What's up, YouTube? I've got the car back from the body shop and I just need to swap over all the bits on the bumper. As you can see, the bumper is not on it, it's behind me there. So just need to swap over the plastic stuff from the old bumper and the headlamp washers and the parking sensors and the screen wash pipe, etc, etc, and put it all on that beautifully painted bumper there. Some of these were an absolute nightmare, but I've managed to get it all done, and I've put some new stainless steel nuts and bolts on the bottom because all the all the clips that came off, basically they all snapped when I took them out, so I've replaced them with new ones. Now with the headlamp washers, they've got to go in from the front because it's going to be very difficult to attach the new cover with it in there. So yeah, noted. And clipping this on is kind of scary because I don't want these tabs to break, and obviously I don't want to clip it on the wrong way because that would be annoying. So here we go. God, just sounds like it breaks, doesn't it? There we go. Happy days. Now we can pop him in there. In you go. And then with a spot of luck, he lines up perfectly. This is what I was worried about, but don't worry, this is the old one. And a freshly painted toe and eye cover. Nice. And I couldn't find a second-hand grill, so I bought a nice new one. Shiny! Amazing. Super happy with that. Now you've seen me put this on way too many times now, so let's just... boom! Play.
Play notepad.
I finally finished the Jag. So, I guess the question everyone is asking is, how much did this all cost? Now, I actually ended up using a body shop that I used 20 years ago to paint a Ford Escort that I'd heavily modified and put like a wide arch body kit on and everything when I was 17. No, I was 19. And they did a great job back then, and they've done an absolutely stellar job to this Jaguar. The paint match is perfect. It's blemish free. You know, it's absolutely spot on. But with that comes a cost. Jeff did the best job I think any body shop ever could do. They were Bedford Auto Panels in Bedford. Were established in 1982. They've been doing this for 41 years. Yes, that's good maths. And there's a reason they've been doing it for this long, because they are the best. And yes, I could have got the bodywork, the painting done for half the price that I actually did. But it would have been a lesser quality job. The last thing I want is for the new owner to be jet washing the car one day and the paint just flies off, you know? So Jeff actually ran through the painting process with me, and I will insert that audio clip here.
Etch primer, high build primer on the bonnet, then your colour, then your lacquer, and then on the bumper you've got your plastic adhesion primer, then your colour, then your lacquer. and your fade out thinner.
Plus all the
Plus your
materials.
dry goods, which is your flatting discs, your pre-cleans, your tack cloths, your masking Scotch Brights.
So you're going to blend this in?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Basically, you put the colour, one bit of colour, another bit of colour, another bit of colour, so it transitions between the two.
So this is the painty mixy machine thing. This tells you what colours to mix. So you grab this camera thing. That's the camera thing, isn't it, Jeff? Then you hold it up against the car on a flat panel. It takes a picture, and then this computer tells Jeff how to mix the paint. So a 6 is, these go up to 20, and the lower the number, the more accurate the match is. So we went for this 6, and that's what's in it. All of this stuff has got some violet, some green, some crystal silver. I guess that's why it's called satellite grey, isn't it? So this machine actually detected that it was satellite grey. Jeff tells me anything with an XR in is expensive, and it has 2 of them. So yeah. So this is the old way, a bit like when you go to a DIY store to select your Dulux paint. You just by eye pick the nearest colour, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you put it in that. So yeah, there you go. That's what needed to be done. And then I'm a bit distracted actually at the minute because there is a woman that can't drive that is driving way too close to Kate's car. So the costs. I have them all on my laptop here. So the various things that I had to buy for the car. Okie doke. So the car itself, I had to buy that. Then there were Copart fees, delivery, getting the logbook from the DVLA because it didn't come with one. And I've taxed it for 6 months. There was insurance costs as well, obviously, because I've been driving it around, but I'm not including those because I'd be driving around on an insured vehicle anyway. So body parts, the headlamp, the bumper crash bar reinforcement, the slam panel, the bonnet itself. Now, if I'd have got one in the right colour, that would have been much better. Same with the bumper, because the bumper was actually free from Andrew Roach from the Jaguar internet world. So thank you so much for that, Andrew. Although it cost me like 100 quid in fuel to go get it. Now I've included everything, so the sealant for the rear vent that we sealed up in a previous video, the door mechanism for the rear passenger door that didn't work, the headlamp washer jet which was broken on the front bumper, radiator shrouding plastic. I bought a new key fob for it because the old one had just basically fallen apart, and I'm getting an actual real mechanic to do the front discs and pads for me, so the new owner's got nice fresh new front brakes, because there's a slight well, I say a slight, there's quite a vibration when applying the brake at speed, so I want to get that sorted for the new owner. So all in all, the body shop. Now, like I said, I could have got this done cheaper at a cheaper body shop, and if I'd have managed to get the right coloured bumper and bonnet, I wouldn't have even needed a body shop. But I did. I did need one. So the body shop cost in total £1,636.80. Now that actually includes £800 worth of paint and materials and costs. A lot of it was labour cost because the bonnet I gave them actually had a small dent in it which they had to repair before they could paint it, so that needed sanding back. And it's just, it costs money, and people don't realise how much work actually goes into painting. It's like 90% prep work, 10% actually painting it. You can't just paint it. So anyway, rant over. That's how much it cost. The total price is on the screen now, so I need to sell the car for more than that in order for this to actually have been worthwhile. But in all fairness, I have thoroughly enjoyed doing this. It's been so much fun, and even making these videos for you guys to watch, it's been brilliant. I just had a great time doing it. And I want to say thank you to everyone out there, everyone on the forums, all you guys that watch these videos. You know, you get your notification, oh, Ash has uploaded another video, whoop, whoop, whoop. Massive thank you to Andrew for supplying me with a new bumper. Big shout out to Kate, obviously, for putting up with me and me spending time doing the actual car. Also, massive shout out to Jeff at Bed's Auto Panels and the other guys that work there. Don't know their names, but they're all real sound nice guys. Big shout out to my little sis. Don't forget little sis, who let me use her parking space for a few weeks, and I haven't actually told her, but I'm going to be using it for a little bit more whilst the car is waiting to be sold. Speaking of which, if any of you are interested and want to buy this, make me an offer that's more than the number that came up on the screen a minute ago, and we can talk. I want to make some money out of it. It's not the end of the world if I don't, but we'll see. So everyone, I want you to have a great day, or have a great evening, depending on what time it is you're watching this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers!